Shy Glizzy. Apparently, he's putting pills down throats and making them swallow.
This is crazy. I mean, like, it's getting. I'm really getting tired of all these celebrities, not even celebrities, people, like have to do all these crazy things just to have their way with females. Like, whatever happened to courting girls, telling her you like her, giving her flowers. Remember flowers in cards that meant something, and remember giving a girl the letter that said, "Check yes or no. Do you like me or not?" It's not that easy no more. You gotta put a Molly in the champagne, and they
The
don't even know
only
it.
the only thank you I think that I see you give girls is a bottle of water and a towel.
Listen here, man. I'm living my best life right now. You know, like they said, I don't even know. I don't even know.
You
I
said
couldn't even lie anymore. Nah, but I mean, hey, Shy
the
Glizzy dead
truth
around.
comes out just like it came out with Shy. But
Pause.
let's see what facts are they saying or alleged rumors are they saying about Shy
Alleged.
Glizzy?
I don't know. His
Alleged.
personality that day was just weird. Like he was just being sketchy, and he towards when it got like dark out, he like cornered me in the kitchen with his little posse and convinced me to
In the
do this
kitchen?
pill. And I don't know what the pill was. I said no a million times. Eventually, I was just like, okay, like whatever. I think he said it was like it'll make me feel good, like it was Molly or ecstasy or whatever.
Mhm.
And then finally, I was just like, okay, like I'll take the littlest tiny bit. So I took it, and I started just like I don't know, just like it was euphoric or whatever. I was like, this is not.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't have agreed to this if you wouldn't have like tried to like convince me, whatever. And then, but I stuck it out. We finished up the shoot, and I was getting ready in my room, like
This is
packing
still
up
going
all my
on.
stuff, getting ready to leave, and he comes in.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much more predator style that could be besides cornering a woman in a room and making her take a pill. I mean, that definitely sounds like he could get charged with something there.
True, true, true. I mean, this is right up there with like the guys that like try to get girls drunk on purpose to try to like. I never understood that because I always thought you'd want them to remember how amazing you was. So like you doing all this stuff, like you first off it's illegal and wrong, and you doing it under like without their consent, and then they're not gonna say anything good about you. Oh yeah, he took it, but you know he took it from me, but you know it was amazing. Like they're not finna tell nobody that. Like you finna be a
Whoa,
creep.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa, whoa. What are you doing?
what am
I'm
I doing?
listening to your story. And then you're
I
like,
said I'm not doing
and she
anything.
not.
I said what they're
And
doing is
then she,
horrible.
and then woke up, and then like, what do you say the girl was gonna say? Like,
When listen here, I
he
get
he took it from me.
first off,
That's
Chai
what you said.
Glizzy.
No, I was just
Jesse J. Philly Supreme 305 does none of the
no,
sorts.
no, no, no.
Listen here, we on that. We on the up and up. You know, I would say I'm like Obama, but you know, I heard some bad things about Obama, so we ain't gonna talk about that.
I heard his wife hated him for a decade.
That's wild. That was wild right
What's up
there.
with celebrity wives calling out their husbands? That ain't cool,
It's a
man.
it's a double standard. It's a double standard. But I mean, comment below. How do you like? No, don't even comment below. Like, this is
You know
like
what? This is a
this would
problem.
have
This segment right here. Guess what?
what?
It's not making the clips channel. I can already tell you. This segment.
It might make the clip channel. I mean, like honestly, like this would have had more attraction to it probably if this came out when like Shy Glizzy first came out.
Yeah,
But like since it's
he's not
so
big anymore.
he's not big anymore, and like our
And I'm
this
not gonna lie. I liked his music. I did have a handful of songs of his that I liked,
true.
but I'm not gonna support him anymore after hearing this.
You wasn't listening to him now anyway.
I mean, if he had another good song, I'll listen to him.
He dropped like 6 tapes since the last tape you listened to.
No, I'm more current than that. I know that for a fact. I listen to his music more than that.
And
But you know, you can't do that, and especially like I don't know what type of time he was on, but
Demon Time,
apparently this isn't like
the first
out of
thing.
line or his first rodeo. Let's say.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I thought it was all alleged. She said it, but then his own Aunt Glizzy, his last name speak for itself. Shy Glizzy, Aunt Glizzy,
Glizzy Gobbler.
DC stuff. Hey man, watch it. DC is crazy.
Rapper Shy Glizzy's ex-associate Aunt Glizzy casually admits He allegedly spiked women's drinks along with Shy Glizzy. Claims Shy Glizzy taught him how to do it. He been doing this shiz for 15 years, no cap.
Golly, I ain't even know how to read that long. Wait, I did.
Y'all don't remember. I swear y'all don't got the recording. I been told y'all Shot spiked them bottles. The fuck? I know he spiked them bottles. On GQ, I spiked a couple bottles with him. I spiked one with him before. The little joint, back in the day, I ain't gonna say no names, but I spiked a bottle with him before my mother. I was just spike here. I spiked one bottle with him before. I'm wild. I'm guilty. I ain't gonna lie. He showed me how to do it, and I did it one
We
time.
definitely
I ain't
not
gonna lie.
clipping this.
I can't lie. I didn't
Just
buy
can't
the
gonna
liquor
lie.
or the
Just
shit to spike with,
self-snitching
though.
on
He
video.
did it. He just told me how to do it real quick. Like, he just put the Molly in a Patron. I bet you it was a Patron or a 42. It wasn't no 42 out at the time. But he be putting that shit in, you gotta put that shit in a dark drink and stir that shit up. I swear to God, every cup. And listen to me. Any girl that ever been around Shock Dizzy was you super duper drunk as shit, just think about it. Now you can think about it. Now this shit like the Me Too movement. Any girl that ever been around a Glizzy game, just think about when y'all got drunk. Y'all was super drunk. Like that was the extras drunk y'all ever did. That'll let you know right there. I swear to God, my mother. It's some girls know they was with the Glizzy gang. They got drunk.
Why does it seem like he's on something right now? He seemed like he's on like speed or something.
I'm.
What is wrong with this guy?
It's DC. What else you got to do? You seen they ran through the Capitol
Who?
in Washington D.C. People are crazy up there.
Oh.
But I mean, with this whole
Yeah, okay, yeah. I thought you were
with
talking
this
about
whole situation, like I thought it was all fake, but then once he started throwing himself into it, I was like, oh, this must be real. Like you're not gonna just put yourself in this kind of light.
I don't know why you would put yourself in it. Like I don't understand that at all.
I really don't. But I mean, and like the bad blood that he must have against Shy Glizzy just to say all this stuff. Or is this like, do you think, is he clout chasing or is it like he got an underlying problem with?
I think he's just trying to admit like this girl ain't lying. I think he's trying to co-sign what this girl's saying, because that girl's been on No Jumper before. She's like a porn star, and she does like interviews on No Jumper.
And then what's the odds of that? As soon as that happened, I had like, first off, like I said earlier, we haven't really been like, since the funeral song with him and Young Jeezy, we haven't really listened to Shy Glizzy. And then out of nowhere, this little
You might make me pull out my phone to see the last time I listened to him.
2019.
That's not that far.
That's
not that far.
That's like 4 years ago.
That's not that far.
You worse than them people. Hey man, but comment below, like, how do you feel about this situation? Should Shy Glizzy be locked up for this?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a chargeable offense.
I mean, he might be the next Bill Cosby.
Especially if she like fully knows what happened and can report it and can identify him.
And the way he's talking about it, like the other dude, he's saying it like they've done it a couple times, so it's probably a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah, I bet there could be way more women that come out and talk out against this and could co-sign what this girl's saying.
See, this is not the way. Y'all should not be doing this at all. I do not.
Don't do it.
TFTC do not condone any of this inconsent. You need consent. Inconsent, is that a word?
You just made it a word.
It is a word now. Watch.
You gotta have that in consent.
Hey man, but speaking of consent, man.
Oh no. What are you talking about? I'm not even clicking next because we might mess up the clip for the next story here, man. No, hold on. Let me center myself real quick. Let me shout out my ooders real quick. Shout out to my ooders. But let's get serious because we got a serious topic. So pull it together. But we got to